My name is Rafael, you're watching Rock and Roll Garage. Today I'm going to tell you the story of when Ritchie Blackmore tried to prevent Graham Bonnet from cutting his hair. That's right. But first, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Well, Graham Bonnet was the vocalist of Rainbow for a short period, from 1979 until 1980. And with the band, he recorded the praised album and successful album Down to Earth, which has a few really famous tracks like Since You've Been Gone, the brilliant cover, Danger Zone, Lost in Hollywood, and many other great tracks. And the funny thing is that if you look to Graham Bonnet's career, he always had a short haircut. And hard rock and heavy metal musicians usually have a long hair, like Ritchie Blackmore. And Ritchie Blackmore at the time demanded that the Rainbow members had to look like hard rock and heavy metal musicians. So they should dress like that and they should have long hair. And he tried to prevent Graham Bonnet from cutting his hair because Graham Bonnet wanted to have a short haircut. And this is the funny story that Ritchie Blackmore told in 2017 in an interview with The Guardian. This is what he said. "We were a long hair band. In '79, everybody wore denim and had straggly hair. But he looked like a Las Vegas casino man. He had such a great voice, we thought. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll rough him up a bit around the edges." But he never took to that. And then 3 months before the Rainbow's first show in the United Kingdom, Bonett, Blackmore told him to let his hair grow. But when the day arrived, he wanted to cut his hair. And this is how Blackmore continued. "We had a roadie guarding his dressing room to stop him from getting out because he was threatening to have his hair cut. It was very petty, but it had become an obsession with me. But he got out of the back window and went and got his hair cut. I didn't see him until we went on stage. And sure enough, he'd had his hair cut really short. He was doing just to annoy me." And that's the funny story that Blackmore said. And naturally, obviously, Blackmore said that he was naturally furious and wanted to break his guitar on Bonnett's head. But since they were performing to thousands of fans that night, he managed to control his anger and play. And it's the principle, this is what Blackmore said, "It's the principle. I took it as an insult. I don't think I spoke to him again after that." So obviously it wasn't just because of the hair, but the hair probably was something that might have made them part ways not long after that. And then Rainbow had another successful singer who was Lynn Turner. And you know, it's really cool what Joe revealed a few years ago when he came out and showed that he was actually bald and he deals with alopecia. Because and you know, you see this, and then after Graham Bonnet, Lynn Turner was the vocalist of Rainbow, and a very successful vocalist. He did great albums with Rainbow, and then later on was the vocalist of Deep Purple in one album, Slaves and Masters. And he had alopecia, and he wear a wig, a long hair wig. And I mean, it's, you know, if you connect the two things, it's quite interesting now that we know that this is a fact. And it's really cool that Joe finally felt good and secure to reveal that to the world a few years ago. And that's it. I hope you liked the story. It's a funny little story about Blackmore trying to prevent Bonnet from cutting his hair. And if you want to read more about it, so you can go to the description, visit the article I wrote. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave your comment. Tell me if you also like this kind of pop era of Rainbow, this kind of more hard rock pop era of the band with Graham Bonnet and Lynn Turner. Okay, thank you for watching, and I see you later.